Hello there and welcome back to another video, and today I'll be taking a look at Mobile Suit Gundam Movie 2, Soldiers of Sorrow, following on from the last episode I did on this channel looking back at the first movie. And remember, there will be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't watched it yet, go and take a watch and then come back and watch this video. All these videos will be us watching along at the same time, so yeah, definitely there'll be spoilers within this. So go and watch that first. But anyway, I'm not going to do like a recap of what happened in this movie like I did in my last video. I found that's not really what I'm good at, so I'm just going to get into straight away what my thoughts were on everything from the characters, the animation and all that other good stuff. So anyway, here we go. The first thing I want to talk about really is Ram Barral. I mean, Ram Barral is supposed to be one of the most beloved characters in the Mobile Suit Gundam franchise, but I just really didn't like the way he died in this film. I mean, come on, he just jumped in a white base straight into Amuro's hand and then blew up. I thought it just seemed really silly the way he went, and he was proven to be a cool character. I mean, it was nice how he like showed the human side of Zeon and everything like that, and I was just a little bit disappointed, to be honest, just the way he went out. It was a little bit of a shame. I mean, he at least could have like took a run and jumped at the cockpit or something, or maybe he didn't want to kill Amuro because he'd met him already or something in his heart of hearts, I don't know. But still, I just thought that was a little bit disappointing. And yeah, we had him and Crowley Hamlin die also, of course, and she was almost able to destroy the Gundam if it weren't for, you know, Ryu flying himself and sacrificing himself to save Amuro and the Gundam and to the White Base, of course. And that leads me to another thing, like a lot of people died in this second movie. You had Ram Barral and Crowley Hamlin die, of course, Ryu die, you had Matilda die, which was proved great sadness for Amuro and the rest of the crew. And I think what was really, we saw Amuro go AWOL, like, in this movie, but I think after that and what happens to Matilda and Ryu, I think that's kind of made him realise what he has to fight for now. And I think he's definitely staying on the White Base. I don't think he's ever going to do that again. I think he knows what he has to do this time. And you see that as well, how he talks to the Federation people at Jaburo once they get there. He seems much more committed than he ever did before. So yeah, we had a lot of deaths in this thing. Any more I can remember? Oh yeah, Miharu, the girl that Kai met, and she had kind of the same effect on Kai. And I think after that, he realises he has something to kind of fight for, really, to kind of honour her memory and keep fighting for the Federation. Even though she was kind of like a spy for Zeon and all that kind of stuff, she realised like the error of her ways, didn't she, at the end, and was kind of really wanted to be with Kai. And I think as well he saw how it was how much of a struggle it was for Miharu and like her brother and sister, and how they were kind of struggling to live. Maybe as well he realised that life was better on the White Base after all and decided to go back. But yeah, apart from the deaths, I'd say Amuro gets a lot of development in this, as I kind of just stated. Frau Bow, who I thought was my favourite character in the last movie, she doesn't do anything at all in this really. Sailor gets a lot of development in this with her search for Char, who she thinks to be her brother, Casval. And yeah, she gets a lot more stuff to do. She even gets to pilot the Gundam, which I thought was really cool. I didn't really expect to see that happen. Even the kids, when they disarmed the bombs, I didn't really expect to see them do anything at all. You kind of just expected them to be comic relief. Well, I thought it was really cool to see them actually do something. I really wasn't expecting that, so I thought that was pretty awesome, to be honest. I know in Gundam people hate the little kid characters, but yeah, I'm actually enjoying these ones more than I'd say I did with the others, which is good. But anyway, and Char didn't really have too much to do in this. I would say he did get some development. I mean, he did find like Sailor Jaburo, but most of the movie is just spent with him chasing Amuro and the White Base down, to be quite honest. He doesn't really do too much in terms of his own development. I know we'll get that in my next movie though, for sure, and more of Amuro, of course. So we know that will happen. Another thing I want to address with this as well is that at the end of the film as well, we see them all going to space, and as we know in this movie, the Federation told them they're basically going to be a decoy. They're going to be used as a decoy in the next film because the Xeon forces seem to be very preoccupied with White Base and stopping it, so that's why they've decided to use the White Base for that purpose. In this movie as well, we see the first appearance of the GM mobile suits, which are like the first mass-produced mobile suits which the Federation have. That's what the little kids stopped from being destroyed by the bombs. I think it was cool to see the GMs appear. I thought they would have appeared earlier, but yeah, because I'm not too familiar with the original Mobile Suit Gundam storyline. I wasn't too sure, but yeah, it's good to finally see them now, and we'll see them in action real soon. And yeah, basically everyone now has left Earth and went all up into space again. All this movie, which is kind of cool, was just set on Earth, wasn't it? So there's no space bits at all, but we'll be back in space for the next film. And the last thing I really want to say about this movie, I've decided to speak about this now because I believe it's more applicable for the first and second films rather than the third. If you don't know, the original Mobile Suit Gundam TV series ran for 39 episodes, I think it was. Something like that anyway. It actually got cancelled on its original run in 1979. So what that meant was they kind of had to rush the ending a little bit, and when it became popular after reruns on Japanese TV, that's when they decided to make the 3 compilation films so they could span the ending out a little bit more. And what I'm getting at here is that I've heard people say, with these 3 films, that it's a definitive version of the original storyline, but I've heard some people say also that no, that the original series is actually the best one to watch. And that is because apparently, whereas these movies, they have all the good stuff in and everything you need to know, they do miss out some stuff from the TV series, I've heard. I've heard in the TV series that the Federation don't like the White Base and their crew at all. They absolutely hate them for some reason. And you don't really see that level of contempt in the Mobile Suit Gundam movies. Also, the concept of new types is discussed a lot in this second film, whereas at this point in the TV series, it still wasn't really discussed at all. It might have been something they only kind of decided to put in later on. So there's differences there. The reason why I'm saying this now is because, like I just said, this got cancelled. The TV series got cancelled early, didn't it? So the next movie has everything's intended and kind of has all the stuff in. Well, I imagine so anyway. So that's why I decided to bring this up now. Anything else I wanted to say on that? I think I'm forgetting something. Oh yes, I remember now. I didn't have it on my notes here, sorry. The animation, apparently with these 2 films we've seen, they reused a lot of the animation from the TV series, but in the next film we're going to see they use a lot of fresh animation, so the animation quality should be quite a bit superior. So anyway, thoughts in the comments below. What did you think about the second movie of Mobile Suit Gundam Soldiers of Sorrow? Tell me what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you have a differing opinion? Whether about this part of the movie or this similar section in the TV series, I don't mind. Let me know your thoughts. And anyway, I'll put up another video here soon speaking about the 3rd Mobile Suit Gundam movie, Encounters in Space. See you soon.